Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month, and that means we have brand new rank rewards that are live in MUT 26 right now, along with new legends. Because it's Saturday, we're going to cover everything you need to know about what's going on in MUT 26 right now. Let's get into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. It's Saturday, so we got new legends to go over. But let's start with your brand new rank rewards for the month of November. As you probably know, at least hopefully most of you know this, a rank session outside of the first one of the year, because the game came out in the middle of August, goes from 1 month to the end of the month, right? So November 1st is today. That means we have a brand new rank session that's going to go all the way until November 30th, and then comes December, we'll have a brand new rank session. As far as playing in the new rank session and claiming your rewards from October, at this very moment, you're just simply not going to be able to do it. EA actually put out a tweet kind of getting ahead of this yesterday, because for the most part, rank rewards going out have been a cluster almost every single month. This time around, right now, there is no ranked to be played. That's okay. If you go into head-to-head and you don't see it, you are not alone. Hopefully we get our cards at some point, and more than likely what should happen is rank will pop up and it'll say like finish season or claim reward. I can't remember the exact verbiage that it says there. Once you do that, you should then get your fantasy pack to choose your best ranked player for the month of October, and then allow you to jump into your placement games for the month of November. As far as the best players to choose from your October pack, truly I'm going to leave it up to you and really base it off of your team needs. Also, I'm going to go through the champion level cards, because there's probably not too many people watching this video that got in the top 100, and to get the best rewards, you have to finish on the leaderboard in the top 100, and if you did that, you probably already know what you're doing and who you need to pick. But as far as the champion level cards go, you got David Njoku, Dallas Turner, Jamal Charles. I can make a case for all three of them, right? They do get all 32 team chemistries. If you happen to need a running back, if you're using Crystal Saquon Barkley, you can now get a theme team running back for any 32 teams, and he's got stock 90 speed. Pretty good card. The only thing is, we get a lot of running backs throughout the year, so this will become a very crowded position, especially with the Thanksgiving promo coming this month, the Blitz promo right after that. Zero Chill is about a month away, so just keep that in mind. You can never have too much pass rush in a game where it's hard to get home. This is a very good card in Dallas Turner. He gets double or nothing for 3 AP, so if you need help generating pass rush, this is your guy. And then David Njoku, you know, a solid tight end, probably the choice that I'm going to make on my No Money Spent account. Currently, I have Tyler Warren right there. This will allow me to get a 6'4" tight end with 87 speed, adding any team chemistry to him. Not the greatest run blocker, not the worst either out there, but allow me to sell off my Tyler Warren and then use this card at the tight end position. So whatever, it's really just going to be based off your need and what your theme team or your MUT team is missing right now. If you missed the reveals on Twitter last night, the rank rewards for the month of November, again, you're not going to be able to get these cards until the end of the month or the 1st of December, is going to be Devontae Wyatt, Buda Baker, Robert Griffin III. Of course, if you want the 93 overall versions, you have to finish in the leaderboard or on the leaderboard in the top 100. If you can get to champion level 1, 2, or 3, again, 3 pretty good choices here. I would say Buda Baker's probably the worst of the 3, just simply because he's 5'10", and also he plays strong safety, where we just have so many good cards at that position right now, and I would assume that we will continue to get more good cards at that position, and we'll revisit this at the end of the month, because more cards are going to come out, things are going to change, metas are going to form, so we'll make a decision at the end of the month. But early on, I feel like this is probably the worst card. Devontae Wyatt, probably number 2, but I could make an argument he's the best card, because it's at a position, I say this all the time, building the trenches with free cards, B&D cards, is usually a good move, but it's also a position a lot of people don't tend to want to spend their coins on. So to get a really good defensive tackle, that's going to free up some of the coins that you have and use that to buy a new quarterback, running back, wide receiver, etc. Also, again, we're a month out from being able to get this card and use this card, but if you look at defensive tackles in the game right now, last I remember, there's nobody with even 81 speed, outside, of course, boosting up the speed with strategy items and theme teams and whatnot. So 85 speed is really, really fast at this position. And then you got 91 tackle, 90 acceleration, 88 strength, power move at 88, finesse move and block shed 93. This card looks incredibly good to me. He also gets double or nothing for 3 AP. And then you got RG3. And one thing I do want to point out, because I know a lot of people are concerned about this, the top 100 cards, the hero level cards, the champion cards, should get all 32 team chems. If you go into the buckets right now, that doesn't seem to be the case. So EA either made a really big change on us, which is not great, or it's just a mistake, but we have a month to get this all figured out. So hopefully this gets corrected. But RG3, I mean, again, quarterback's a position we tend to get a lot of cards of, so far this year, we've kind of been lacking at this position, but this is a really good one. 91 speed, 92 throw power, short throw, mid throw, deep throw, all good enough. I know a lot of people are concerned he doesn't get gunslinger either, but the main thing I noticed is he got pass lead elite for 6 or set feet lead for 5. These historically have been really, really good abilities to put on your quarterback. So to me, this card looks great as well. And you could have a quarterback for a good amount of time. The only downside here, of course, is that if you do choose this card and more quarterbacks start to come out, especially when this card's going to be available December 1st and then Zero Chill comes out right after, you could be stuck with a quarterback for a long time potentially and not end up using him as long as you expected. So I'm actually going to revisit my ranking right now. Number 3, number 2, and I think Devontae Wyatt is actually going to be the best card. But as I said, we will revisit this at the end of the month. If by the time you're watching this video and the ranked menu or ranked option does come back up for you and it doesn't say claim reward or finish season or whatever that is, be very careful of playing a game and quitting out. Now, in this situation, on my main account, terrible record, please ignore it. I did get champion 1 over on my no money spent account. So if you're basically like 1 loss away from demotion, you absolutely do not want to go into a game and then quit out of the game. It is the fastest way to get your rewards, but it's not foolproof and it could cause you to get demoted and then not get the reward that you expected. In this situation, I don't really care about my reward on my main account, so I could go into a game, quit out, get whatever I'm going to get for Silver 2, and then start my journey on ranked for the month of November. But again, I stress this because I say it every month, and there's still people out there that do it. Please do not go into a game and quit out of a game to get your reward if you're 1 loss or even close to getting demoted down to the next level. Like if you're in Champion 1 and you do that and you go to Hero 3, you're going to miss out on the Champion level fantasy pack. So I just can't say it enough. Please be very careful. Now, let's talk about the new Legend content. The cards aren't really great, and we are 3 or 4 days away now from a overall increase on Wednesday. We should have 91 overall champions, 92 overall LTDs. If you play your weekly solos, and I know a lot of you know this, but even on my Twitch stream this morning, I had somebody who just got the game recently and didn't know how the Spotlight token works, so we're going to go over it yet again. And don't forget, Saturday afternoons, a little bit after this video comes out, I will be doing a video on the best players, an updated version on the best players to use your weekly Spotlight tokens on. But weekly Spotlight consists of Collector Series on Monday, Team of the Week Wednesday, and Legends on Saturday. You play through the solos for those 3 programs, you earn milestone stars. The stars give you Spotlight tokens. Once you get 25 tokens, you can trade them in for a free champion level card from any of those 3 programs, including the 90 overall Legends that came out today. Once you get those tokens, go to item sets, use your Legend filter, and you're going to be looking for the set that gives you an 88 to 90 overall B&D Legend player. You put the 25 tokens in here. In return, you get your choice of any 88, 89, or 90 overall Legend that has come out so far. Of course, it is going to be B&D, but this is probably the best thing that was added in to MUT 26 all year because it's very easy to earn these tokens. You can also get them in the weekly Spotlight Field Pass. There are training packs in the store that give you tokens, and if you don't want to use tokens today, but you do want one of the new cards that came out, of course, you can exchange 5 87 overall Legend players. You put those 5 cards into the set. In return, you get your choice of any 90 overall Legend card. So the new cards that came out today, we have LTD Archie Manning. Looks like a pretty good card. I'm shocked he doesn't have Gunslinger, though. 91 throw power, 87 speed. I mean, I don't really have too much to complain about this card, but with the 91 throw power, I thought that would equal Gunslinger, and he does not get it. He does get Pocket Deadeye for 6 AP, which to me is my favorite ability for a quarterback right now, but it's an LTD, so you probably know the drill by now. It's going to be a very expensive card, and to me, this early in the year, just never going to be worth the coin. The 2 set legends, we got Eagles legend D'Amico Ryans and then Brandon Marshall. Unfortunately for B. Marsh, I mean, he is 6'5", but they gave him 88 speed. Now, he does get a handful of team chemistry, so if you take a look here, 20% of the NFL he played for. Broncos, Dolphins, Bears, Seahawks, Giants, Jets. And the Seahawks, out of all of these 6 teams, probably has the best theme team in the game right now. So there will be people to get him to 90, 91, 92 speed because of that. But the base speed is pretty low. Still overall a solid card. Again, 6'5". There's just not a lot of wide receivers out there. And then D'Amico Ryans, I'm still kind of up in the air right now if I'm going to add this card to the team. 87 speed, 86 hit power, 85 zone, block, shed, tackle, pretty good. He should be good against the run. 6'1" to me is going to be tall enough to user control him. Abilities wise, you're going to want to go Lurk Artist for 2 AP if you do spend AP on him. And for the team chemistries, he gets the Texans and the Eagles. So again, with Marshall and Ryans, if you want them for free, if they meet one of your theme teams, it probably is a good idea to use the Spotlight tokens. Outside of that, because we are right around the corner from an overall increase, I would not be spending coin on these players because within 3 to 4 days, they're going to be far less expensive than they are right now. So if you can go a couple days without them, I don't think these are game-changing cards by any means. You can probably save yourself some coins in the long run. Finally, we have pack offers that drop today. Again, the legend cards are cool. They're solid. They're not must-haves. They're not game-changing. There are some 50% off pack offers. I feel like EA is trying to lure you in here with the 50% off tag. These are still not going to be worth it. They don't really give you a high percentage chance at pulling a champion level card here. So don't feel like you need to spend the money just because they're on a discount. All discounts aren't actually good, including these two. Most feared market crash happened yesterday. 90 overall most feared champions are still really, really inexpensive. Randy Moss, Lamar Jackson on offense. You go to the defensive side of the ball, you got some really good cards over there. If you're going to spend money, it should be on most feared packs over legend packs. But really, today is a day where you shouldn't be spending any money at all. Overall increase right around the corner. New promo with the Breakouts promo likely on Thursday. Team Diamonds aren't too far away. Today, I would be focusing on either grinding out solo seasons repetitively to earn free training and converting that training over to candy. So you can either get, some B&D 90 overall most feared champions or wait to see what that conversion rate's going to be next week. We simply don't know what it is right now, but grinding offline events to earn free training to turn that into candy, or playing ranked once it becomes available, or continuing to grind the head-to-head mode for most feared. Outside of that, you can make some pickups on the auction house, but I would just pump the brakes for the most part outside of most feared cards because everything should get a little bit cheaper next week. That's all I got for now. We'll be back later this afternoon with the weekly Spotlight token video. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.